Hey guys, Cullybo3 here, and welcome to episode 14 of Rags to Russian Riches. Now firstly, I'd just like to apologise for the delay in any uploads on my channel over the last week, and that was mainly due to the fact that we've been getting really good weather over here, and I've been out and enjoying the summer with my mates, and I figured it doesn't last all that long, so I might as well take advantage of it. But anyways, on to the episode, and we started off with making a major signing, and that is Team of the Year Mata, and I was really excited to get hold of him, and I can see that the team is progressing absolutely incredibly, and I'm starting to use these amazing players that I'm buying, and it's really fun, it's really exciting. And you'll see there I did sell on the upgraded Mata, and I actually made a profit off him even though I bought him a couple of weeks ago, and if I sold them on at the time of buying him I probably would have made quite a bit off him, a couple of K more. But I did go on and do a bit of trading, and you'll see this first trading session, it is a night trading session, and I didn't get any massive bargains. I'd say the biggest one probably was Delfonso. There's a couple in there, a couple of other ones in there, like a couple of informs, but I didn't make a massive amount, but I did enough just to get me by, and that's mainly what I do in terms of trading. As I said, I am a grinder. I pick up a player, I might only sell them on for 1k more, and possibly 2k, and then every once in a while you will pick up that bargain, like I did in the last episode with Team of the Year Alonso. But guys, what I'm finding is when I'm picking up these players, especially even with in our Team of the Year Mata, I thought there'd be a lot more in the market, but there actually wasn't. And what I'm asking you guys is to do is, and now that I'm going to pick up them man of the match players and bigger informs like Drogba and Torres, I'm looking for you guys to keep me updated on if you spot any on the market. So if you'd like to go follow me on Twitter, I'll leave a link in the description below, and you can just keep me updated if you see, especially the three big ones that I'll be looking at picking up in the near future is man of the match Czech, man of the match Cole, and also inform Drogba, or even inform Lampard. But they're the most scarce ones, especially man of the match Ashley Cole. I have not seen one on the market in about a week, and the last one that was up was about 600k, which is absolutely ridiculous. So as I said, you can go follow me on Twitter, and if you do spot one of them 3 or 4 that I listed out, just send a tweet at me, but only send a tweet at me if they are at a reasonable price. I'm not going to be spending extortionate amounts of money on players that are worth half the price, like something worth 600k or something that's worth 300k. I'm not going to pay 600k for it. So if it's in and around the price that it generally goes for, or even if it is lower, all the better. Just send it on my way. Just send me a quick tweet, and I'll be sure to give you a mention in the video just to say thanks for keeping me updated, because the market is getting kind of stale and dead in terms of them old man of the match cards. So I'm looking to keep it going, and just trying to pick up the man of the matches, but I actually can't find any, and it's really frustrating. But what can you do? I suppose you just have to wait for certain people to post them up. Some people might be hoarding some of them, and yeah, you can't do much about that at all. But I've noticed one guy has been continuously posting up a man of the match check over and over again, and he doesn't realise that he's not selling it at the price that he's hoping to get to sell it for, because it's just not worth that price. So if that's you out there posting up that man of the match check, you're not going to sell it for that price, just letting you know. But guys, anyways, this is the next bit of trading that I've done, and one thing I want you to notice on all these silver players is the seller info. Zidane 2010, established November 2010, and what you'll notice, guys, is a lot of people are just mass selling their team. They'll put them all up on the market at the same time, and this is great. You need to spot these things. Always look out for seller info, and I suppose if you just train your mind and train your eye to look for it when you are trading, it is massive. A few telltale signs are if they are in the same league or they are the same formation. Most of them are actually all different leagues, if you noticed, but I was just cute enough to see a couple of the same ones, and they were very close together when I was doing a broad search. And I just went and searched in more detail in that formation with silver players, and he had the start price a lot lower than what they actually go for. I picked a few up. I missed out on quite a few as well, but this was a night trading session, guys, and I was happy with picking up them players. But yeah, that's what you should be doing, looking out for people that are posting their teams up. A lot of people actually post their teams up for 150 start price, and just keep an eye out on seller info, because you will notice, and not all of them will show up in the main search, so you will have to do an individual search, and generally the more specific, the more results you get, the more players that will show up. So that's a little trading tip for you guys. But you'll see the team there, Mata does get thrown into the mix, and the team is looking really sexy at the moment. A lot of informs in there, 3 to be precise, in the team of the year. But I did bring in my new and improved team into the new Club and Country Cup that I actually played a game in the last episode, and I failed absolutely miserably. I went out in extra time of the first round to a Brazil team, and what I've noticed is I don't know why they called it the Club or Country Cup, because I feel like I'm the only one that's actually using a club in it. Most people are using using a national team like the one you'll see there, a country team. But yeah, this was I think this was a very one-sided game, if I can remember correctly. You'll see here with inside just after 35 minutes I did open the score, and you'll see here, look at Ivanovic, the absolute machine. That's in form. Ivanovic is amazing. He makes a mistake by his defender, but I don't think he could have done all that much. Torres, the absolute goal poacher he is, just a beast. I absolutely love him. But I did make a mistake right at the end of the game, but it was only a consolation. He finessed it by check. That was actually a beautiful goal by Nzogbia. And that's actually how the game finished, 2-1. I thought that was actually a lot more open of a game. It must be one of the games later on in the cup, but I won't give too much away, or when I go out in the cup, or if I win it. So you'll just have to wait and see. But the next guy I do come up against, he's got a Portuguese team, and it looks fairly average, to be fair. I don't think it'll cost all that much to build the team. A couple of players I noticed in there, Danny, who's an absolute monster, and no one else really. Ricardo Carvalho in centre back. I think he's got Luis Sauer or something like that up front, but he does actually take the lead after 20 minutes. I was very surprised by that, because I was really all over him. I had the majority of chances and possession, but hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, you don't go holding that contain button, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to play an over the top through ball. You'll bring your defender out, and Torres will punish you, and he does so again. Just runs right through his defence, cuts a line right through. I don't know how he didn't defend that a bit better, but that is because he was containing for a large part of the match. But I did get a large slice of luck there. You see it bounced off the inside of the post, but Torres was there to complete his hat-trick. 3-1, and we progress into the semi-final. But there is a couple of goals in the semi-final, so while these goals play through, I want to talk a bit about the transferred players to Chelsea in particular, and that is Marin, Benayoun, De Bruyne, and obviously Hazard. I think there's one or two others, but there might not be. But you can correct me if I am wrong. I think they're the 4 that have been transferred so far. But what I wanted to ask you guys was whether you want me to buy Hazard and switch him out with Kalou, and maybe move Mata over onto the right mid, and have Hazard playing left mid, so they can cut in and shoot with the finesse shot on their preferred foot. So if you want me to do that, I will do that, because I will be getting these transfer players in a couple of weeks. As I said in a couple episodes ago, I'm going to wait for their price to go down. There's no point in paying an extortionate price when they will be going down in a lot over the next couple of weeks. So I will be buying them when they do drop down quite a bit. So yeah, that's the question that I want to ask you. When I do get Hazard, would you like to see me play him on the left and Team of the Year Mata on the right? Even though they actually, I should say that the right midfielder will get a 7 chemistry, unfortunately, but Kalou isn't the greatest, as we all know, and the team would look pretty sick with Hazard on one side, Mata on the other. So that's up to you guys. I'm going to leave that decision up to you, whether you'd like to see me continue with Kalou and play, I suppose, swap out Hazard and Mata each game or something like that, or whether you would like to see me play Hazard and also Mata on either side. I know I've made that really confusing, but I know I really waffled on about that, and that probably would have only taken me about 10 to 15 seconds to explain, but it took me about a minute. So yeah, you get what I'm saying, guys. Leave a comment below letting me know what you would like to see, whether you'd like to see me play one on the left, one on the right, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to keep going on about it, but I do get through to the final, because I did win that last game 4-1. And look at this guy, Brazil team, and this is actually the team that I went out to in the first round, the first time around of giving this tournament a try. So I was a bit weary about this Brazil team. He had a lot of good players in there, but from the kickoff, this is the best start you can hope for. Right from the kickoff, getting on the score sheet. You'll see here, Drogba doing great work, and Lampard here, keeper should have done a lot better there. Lampard finessing it home, and it bounced actually before it even went into the net. But this was a very, very easy final, I'd like to say. You'll see there, Torres makes it 2-0, and again I crossed it in. Terry's there to head home for 3-0. This was all in the first half. Directly after that Terry goal, you see in the 37th minute, Drogba does a little drag back, fools his defender, and scores a very nice goal. But he does get one just before half time. Pato, bit of a mistake there by Luis, a bit of luck mixed in with it as well. And yeah, he makes a mistake himself, which I'm happy to see. And I play the through ball into Lampard, and you'll see how far his defender pulled out. And you want to know why I did that? That was contain right there. So he doesn't know how to contain properly at all. But I did win 5-1. And our club now has the first bit of silverware in there. I was so happy to get that first cup, and I was the winner of the club or country cup. I got 5,000 coins, and I also got my little PS3 trophy in the corner, which was pretty cool. But to finish the episode off, guys, I did sell on all them players. I actually did put them up overnight for 12 hours, and all but one of them sold, and I put him up for an hour, and he sold then again. So while these were all up selling, I was becoming victorious in that club or country cup. But what I want you to notice, guys, is the fact I am now on 444,000 coins. I actually finished the last episode on 506,000, but after buying Mata for 152k, I did make a profit of 80k between the two trading sessions, which is decent because it was over the time of 2 nights, so 40k per trading session on average isn't bad. I did have a good day's, a couple of days trading, a couple of nights actually, so I was very happy with it, and we did get our first cup, which is massive. So guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, favorite, and do all that jazz, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more episodes. But that's it for me, so see you later, guys.